Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. And today's video I'm going to show you how to do the intel for the Cayo Perico heist. It's pretty much geared towards anyone who does Cayo Perico, but I'm going to go over a lot of details that guys who do Cayo a lot are going to appreciate, and guys who've never done Cayo and want to learn it, this will be the video you just go back to over and over and basically catch all the details, some of the little things that'll help you do the heist. So here we go. I won't explain everything because you guys know how to call in a sparrow and stuff like that. You also know that you've got to register as a boss or a motorcycle club, but what you probably didn't know is that when you're doing intel you can invite your buddies. So as long as they're associates of your organization and they're willing to go along, they can do the boring drive of the Vellum to get over to the island. Okay, I'll call in the sub, register as a boss. Okay, there's my sub. So yeah, going to do the intel over at Cayo. You can get your buddies to give you a hand, especially the guys that don't have Cayo and never seen it before. They might be interested in doing it, and they can do the boring drive. So as long as they're part of your organization and they come along with you on the to start the intel, then yeah, let them drive and you can go sit down, relax, and wait till they land. They'll call you. So I'll cut through a lot of the boring parts, like I'll pick up the video so it speeds up so you're not wasting your time. And I'll just kind of do the explanations where they need to be done. Okay, you got to be careful when you're firing these. That's locking on a little too close to the aircraft. And while it can take a hit or two, okay, that looks like it got him. You don't want to hit two shots there, because while you can start flying it, it'll die before you actually get to the island, and then you got to start the whole intel mission over again. So I'm just going to get my sniper rifle in case there's a guy there. Why does he always like kiss the ground? What is it? It's like a religious thing or what? I don't know, maybe I got them all. We'll see. Yep, no red dot. Good, lose the gun. Okay, so I'm gonna hop in this plane, I'll speed it up, and I'll see you guys on the island.
Once you leave the airstrip, do not let the guards get a good look at you. The disguise is not perfect. They see you clearly while you're in the wrong place. They will put two and two together and make bullets, yes?
Okay, so basically I'm looking for costumes. They usually appear right there. I'm going to check over here for some pliers. Sometimes they're on that garbage can. I can see the truck I just walked by. I'll take a photo of that. Pliers can be here on this table. They're not. Sorry, not pliers. Lock cutters, or bolt cutters. So for those you don't know, you take a photo of everything and send it to Pavel. That's the square. Wait till it finds him on the phone. Send it to him. And it'll show up as an icon on the map. just checking again for guards' costumes, because if we find them, then we can take that truck to get into the compound without the alarms going off. Don't see anything. Okay, I'll scout these buildings for loot after I'm done finding the guards' costumes, grappling hook, and pliers. Those are all things we can use on the heist, especially if you're doing it solo, because you can't fill your bags solo if you go straight to the compound. So you'll never get elite. Okay, I took the long way around, but anyways, it's always around here. There it is. Motorcycle. Okay, at the end of this power grid, right here. Sometimes the pliers on that desk. If you're not sure, just take a photo of it. If there actually is something there, it'll send it to Pavel. Grappling hooks are usually here, they're not. And the other spot the grappling will be is the bottom of this hill. And they're not there either. Okay, guards' costumes. So this is the dock that we can get to. It's like an abandoned dock just before the main dock comes in. Right here. And more often than not, those uniforms are sitting at the end of this dock. And there they are. So I'll take a photo of that. So these uniforms, you put them on when you come to the island. And make sure I said that, yeah.
Ah, you found some uniforms. Very useful. You cannot disguise perfectly, but it will help. Marking location now.
There, Pavel kind of explained it. They work when you're actually on the island, not in the compound. They don't work at all in the compound. There'll be maybe 3 or 4 guards marked as white circles that won't spot you if you don't have a gun. So if you are doing... oh, that's one thing to remember. If you've got the costumes on, don't carry your guns. At least when you're in the cones. Because the guards will spot the gun, so... Okay, so we got costumes. Now the final thing I want to go get is the... I want to get the pliers, because a lot of times you'll have the costumes on, you sneak by the guards, then you go and burn those locks, and they can hear it, and that sets the alarm off. Whereas if you use the bolt cutters, I keep calling them pliers, but they're called bolt cutters, you can cut the locks off with those, and they're quite silent. So even in one of the towns, there's a guard actually inside with you, or 2 guards. No grappling hook. Okay. Try one more spot. I can never tell where they are, so I'm just going to take a photo of it, and if there's something here, it'll show up. Yeah, there's something. There, got the bolt cutters.
Bolt cutters. If there are locks to get through quietly, these will be your friend.
And that's what they look like right there. So yeah, you just saw a trick you can do. If you don't need to actually see it yourself, just use the camera, point in a direction, and if things come into view, they'll show up. Okay, so I'll come back here for the loot. I'll check that out after. Right now I'm going to go get our main objective. So use the motorbike, cut through here. Watch out for the deadly cement plants. You can actually die hitting them, so the way I do this is I'll cut through, and I'm looking for these 2 roads. Show you a path through here. Yeah, there we go. I'll cut across here, first road, second road, and I'll come up here, turn left, get between these trees, and then just open up this motorcycle. And I'll cut and jump right here. Oh, I just made it. Yeah, go a little closer to the right there when you're doing your jump. Otherwise, you'll have to redo the jump. And sometimes you lose your motorbike in the water. Okay, while I'm out here, I've passed this guard. And what I'm looking for is the cutting powder. It always shows up on this little hook of a road right here. And it'll be a shining box in the corner. It's not there. Nope. Okay, they're making this one hard. But anyways, you find that powder, you put it in the water tanks, and then the guards shit themselves. They don't shoot as good. Apparently in Russia you can either shoot straight or shit. And if you drink water with cutting powder, well, it makes you shit, so you can't shoot straight. Not sure, I'll have to go to Russia and find out, but while I'm here, because I don't want to come back here, I'm going to scout this building. It's always got something in it. What do we got? Just one box, two. Can't tell. I'll take a photo of this. And that's Coca-Cola.
Good, good. I have marked this spot on the screen.
And then some weed. No cash. It's hard to tell from the distance.
Cash. Marking location now.
Okay, so cash is worth the least. I think cash, one bundle of cash will give you 25% full bag. One bundle of weed will fill your bag 33%, so you need 3 bundles. But they're worth more. So like cash, a full bag of cash is like 360,000. Paintings will be 360 to 390, so it takes 2 paintings. They fill up 50%. What? I thought it froze. Oh. Okay. Hey, that should be down here. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, if there's no guard around that circle on the map, then it means the tower's down below. See 2 of those. That's 10. Okay, that's it. This one, 60. Simple enough.
Okay, I have access. The app is on your phone. Let us take a look.
Yeah, and sometimes the guard's clothing will be right on that dolly right there. I'll look at the the app after when I get back to town. I want to go drop off this cutting powder to a tank. So look on the map. And water towers, one is right here. That's probably the easiest one. I actually want to go scout out this town. There's usually costumes just around here. There's wherever these cameras are, usually there's means this building's got some loot in it. I know that this building here has some loot in it, but I want to go to this tower right there. So let's go do that. And you can kind of see it, I think. Oh, that's not the water tower. Yeah, there it is. Straight ahead there. So I'll cut across here. See if I can do this without knocking myself out on some plants. Okay, so here's the water tower. Gotta be careful, that guard gets pretty close to the... Oops. Yeah, we'll get up here, get these guys good and sick. by filling up their water with some chemicals. And anybody wondering where they actually, you know, modeled this island off of, there's actually a real island in the St. Vincent Grenadines called, come on, open up. Okay, that was dumb of me. I haven't got the cutting powder. So it's just by habit. I usually always get it on the first one. And I'm going to use the excuse that this is my first video, and yes, I've done Cayo before, but I'm doing more thinking about what I'm saying than what I'm doing, so do as I say, not as I do. And I usually get a comment when I do something like that. Someone will text me in the game and it'll be, "Are you stupid?" And it'll be a 10-year-old basically reaming me out because I just did something like that. And it's kind of like, well, you know what? That's brutally honest. So in this valley here, this one that I'm on, if you was to turn around, there's like a man cage, just another anecdotal piece of nothing. So yeah, this island is actually in the St. Vincent and Grenadines, and you can find it's called Canouan Island, and if you were to mirror it and then flip it upside down, it's literally identical to this thing. So if anybody who actually wants to go to the real Cayo Perico, they can. There we go. There's the grappling hooks. And I know there's costumes to be on this side of the river. Let's see what this guy does. His cone. There he goes. Shoot. I got lucky because I was in that car's cone. Cone from that Jeep. Take a picture of this.
Location noted.
This boat sometimes has things.
Marijuana is always easy to sell in America, yes? It is marked on the planning screen now. That's on your planning screen now.
So the cutting powder can show up here. Oh, lo and behold, there it is right there. So yeah, that's the first time. Of course, there's costumes right there too. So take a picture of the costumes so we know they're there. Send that to Pavel. But the cutting powder, you got to pick it up. There we go. Picked it up.
Aha! I wondered if we would find this. This compound is part of processing.
And what's nice is the tower's right here. So
You dose the water supply with this. The guards will have a lot on their minds. And a lot in their pants, huh? Very useful.
So here it's telling me on the screen if I contaminate it, it weakens the guards. So I guess less bullets to kill them, but I mean one to the head, which is the way you should be shooting them. But I guess once the alarm goes off, it is better that they take less bullets. Could mean the difference between making it out or not. And let's hope the juggy drinks the water. Okay, now second time. There, now we're going to get that marker. Okay, a little bit of this in the water, and yeah, we'll be good to go when we do the heist. Makes things a lot easier.
Good work. If you need a toilet, go now. There's about to be a long line, huh? And not one of them able to point their gun straight.
Okay, now to go do the impossible, which is remember where I left my motorcycle. And then I'm not sure if this town has spare ones. Another car coming. Great, I actually forgot where I left it. Oops, that guy's turning around. Okay, I guess I'll be doing some walking. Never mind. I got lucky. Okay, I could scout more of this. There's probably more on the other side over there. But I usually don't come here. I know there's going to be tons at the airport. And if I come alone, this is kind of what this video is for. Oh, great. Well, that's a shortcut to getting back to the airport, which is where I was going to go scan anyways. Okay, get in this building.
Think you are nothing but filthy smuggler. You break the rules too many times, they break you one time, with no need to do it again.
So this is the most likely spot you'd come to if you went alone. And
Adding to planning screen.
it looks like there's lots here, so that's good. I think I was talking about values. So gold takes like 1.5 to fill your bag. That's from the compound only. You can't get gold out here. And then of course Coca-Cola you can't get in the compound. So outside the compound, Coca-Cola is worth the most. And 3 of these fill your bag and give you, I believe, 460,000. Whereas gold, 1.5 gives you
Okay, position locked.
490,000. I did check upstairs. Now, if you are coming on your own and you need to get upstairs, you're going to use this forklift, and then you're going to drive it and pick up this pallet right here. And what you do is you just carry it over here in front of this white thing, and then climb up on top, hop in, and then burn the lock up there. Don't park it here, and then go to upstairs and then come in here, because you might be able to push your way in, but then you can't get out because the forklift's in the front. And you have to restart your mission. I did that once and I got trapped in there, so. Okay, we got one more spot to go check, which is another loot area. And what do we got? Cash. Good enough. Not that we need it if we come alone, but it's always good to know it's here. You can make your decision on how you're going to do your heist based on what you got. So lately I've been getting nothing in the compound, and we're going to find out right now what we got in the compound.
Look, in the display
Nice.
case, a diamond. It must be more valuable than regular diamond, yes? You have found some gold. I will mark its location here. Getting through the tool and you destroy what is inside. I will do some research.
Gold one painting.
Remember, you are not a pack mule. There is only so much you can...
2 gold. 3 gold.
Heading to planning screen.
3 gold, 1 painting, 1 cash.
Okay. Location.
3 gold, 2 paintings.
Excellent for money laundering. I will mark location.
So let's just recap what we got. I'll go on the map. And so we've got some Coca-Cola, the truck, bolt cutters, uniforms at the dock. We haven't scouted this area out here, and I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff there, but there's enough in the compound for more than a full heist, like 4 people. And if you came alone, you would come here, fill up with the Coca-Cola. Actually, make this as your entry point, maybe with a long fin or even the Kasaka. If it's a Kasaka, shoot someone, get their boat, drive the boat over here, get the uniforms on, park it here, go inside, guards can't spot you, take that stuff, hop back on the boat, come back all the way around, and then get in through the drainage tunnel. And then when you're doing your heist here, you're just going for the primary because your bags are full. That's if you come alone. If you come multiple people, well, let's zoom in what you got here. So we've got 2 paintings, that's 1 person full. 3 golds, that's 2 other persons, that's 3. So I would only bring 3 people tops, not 4, because the dollars are going to fill you up. So then you're not going to get your elite. But if you went into the compound using the Kasaka drainage tunnel entry, 3 guys, you don't need to do the rest of the island. So that's kind of why I scope everything, is then I can make a decision as to the way I want to do it. Coming alone, I don't have a choice because I can't fill up in the compound alone. I don't have, it takes 2 people, right, for the key cards. I can still get the primary alone, but I can't get the secondaries. So what I would do is come here, put the uniform on, come here, fill up my bag, hop back in the boat, especially the long fin, it's the fastest, and boogie on down here, hop in the compound. Probably wouldn't even need to take out a guard, and you'll see that because I'll run that video alone, and I'll post it up here. So if you do want to watch it, then this is the time to like and subscribe. But yeah, pretty much it. That's the intel. I'm going to head back now to the regular island and catch you guys in the next video.